Всем привет, с вами Ульф, и продолжаем проходить Werewolf. Сдвинули сюжет. Ага.
I just hope we can help smooth her passage into the world beyond.
Were you the one who buried Ceres? You truly honored her legacy.
It was the least we could do. She was always there for us.
Thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of Kitamona. She was an old friend.
She spoke of you often. I just wish she could have had the chance to see you again.
Thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of Kitamona. She was an old friend.
She spoke of you.
I just can't get my head around the fact that we just buried Ironwind.
Me neither. I figured he'd be the one burying all of us.
Хроники богиня-мать. Самая древняя и могущественная из всех духов. Одни легенды говорят, что Гайя родила триаду. Другие, что богиня-мать сама родилась от этих трех сущностей. В космологии Гайя представляет не только Землю, но и всю Вселенную, и пронизывающую ее силу жизни. Гару – воины Гайи, в большей степени, чем любые другие существа. Они созданы богиней-матерью и ведут вечную войну за Гайю против Вирма и его прислужников. Никуда? В штаб с Савой. Но я залезу через окно.
Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural supplements. It's obviously a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to stage an attack.
We split into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance. Me, Joe, and Ryan will take the south. Alex, Danny, Quinn, you 3 create a diversion at the east entrance.
Everyone stay in contact. If we hear even a whisper of trouble, we're out of there. Be ready to act as soon as I hear from our mole.
Черики что-то решают.
As you know, Magadon claims they opened a new lab to develop natural
How are things on your
supplements.
end?
It's obviously
We're
a
holding
front.
up,
They've got the
but I'm
public
afraid
eating
our
out of their
problems are
hand.
far from
They
solved.
just brought their
One less
supplements to
problem,
market.
now that you're back.
If we don't expose
It's
them,
been too long,
a
brother.
whole lot of unsuspecting people are going to get poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction, and their security's full of holes. It's the perfect time to
Смотри,
stage an
скрипт,
attack.
потому что вошли через
Split
окно.
into 3 teams. You two take the north entrance.
Привет, как жизнь? Давай так сделаем.
you found your peace at last, old Magnus.
Your memory will stay with us, always.
С тобой поболтаем.
The guardian spirits of the forest. They have slept for too long. They must be stirred from their slumber. They must lend me their support against the worm. Find them, remind them of their duty, and return to me when it is done.
Мыкнешь, а не где? Какое затмение. Корни исчезли отсюда.
Hey, Cahal. Heard about your little light show at the mine. Didn't lose a finger playing with those fireworks, did you? Not a one. And we couldn't have done any of it without you. Oh, please. You're too kind. All I did was stick around. You know I'm here if you need me. Thanks, Dusk. I'll let you know.
Мелкие.
There's still a long way to go. But life's picking up again in the cairn. Ludmilla, I hope you can see this, wherever you are.
Теперь-то все работает. Самому найти.
Nobody here, but our computer's on.
Kahal! You know I hate it when people mess with my stuff.
That's an impressive amount of equipment.
It's the bare minimum for leading a handful of activists against a megacorp like Indran.
Haven't changed much, have you? Aside from a couple of new lines on your face.
Thanks, asshole. You know, I always knew you'd come back. It was just a matter of when.
This isn't quite the reunion I had in mind.
But it's a happy one. I heard about your handiwork at the mine.
Adana.
Cahal?
You must have a lot to talk about. I'll go check on the solar panels. Catch you later.
Adana, how are you doing? You've grown.
It's not worth trying to rebuild that bridge now, Cahal. Not after abandoning me for 5 years.
I had no other choice. If I had stayed, I would have been a danger to the pack. To you.
Yeah. That's what you told me when you left. I didn't believe it then, either. You know, it was hard enough to get over Mom's death. But dealing with the fact that you chose to leave me behind when I needed you most, that left a scar. You were so focused on doing what you thought was right, that you never thought about what it might do to me.
Maybe you're right. I didn't think about how it might hurt you. I spent those 5 years finding my way back to the man I was. Even if you were with me, I wouldn't have been me. And you'd have been just as alone. I was in no state to look after you. I couldn't have been the father you needed. I wasn't.
Stop, Cahal. I'm really not in the mood to hear you rewrite our family history. Endren just carved a bloody wound into my cairn. They killed my friends. Right now, all I care about is tearing Endren apart.
Rodko told me you and Ava were undercover at Endren during the attack.
That's right. I managed to infiltrate the fracking site. They just upped my security clearance, too. I've got access to their protected data. This is the best chance we've ever had at taking Endren down. We sink them from the inside.
You've seen how bloodthirsty Endren is. Did you know they have a price on your head?
They're not the first, and they're not about to scare me into stopping. We've lost too many already. And if we run, how will we honor their memory? The pack comes first. Besides, Endren doesn't suspect me at all. I'm secure over there.
Secure?
Endren has full confidence in me. Hell, the whole team at the fracking site looks to me for my expert chemical analyses. As long as I stay their golden girl, there's no way they'd imagine I'm connected to those scary eco-terrorists. Least of all the cairn.
Endren's built a fracking site.
It was a rush job. They'd set it up and posted guards before we had any time to react. It's a danger to nature and the spirits alike. Those sites are one of the greatest threats Gaia faces today. It hurts my heart to work there. But I also know that I'm the best chance we've got of putting a stop to it. Soon.
How was it with Rodko and Ava?
Honestly, it was hard at first. Rodko was... he was really mad at himself. Over you going away. Over Mom's death. He obsessed over my first change. Trained me for months and months. But as we trained, I started thinking, I don't want to go through my first change.
Are you scared?
Fuck no. I just don't want to be a Garu. You're all too unstable. Mom wasn't a Garu, and she was one of the best fighters the Cairn had ever seen. I think that's why I drifted toward Ava and her way of doing things. Fortunately, Rodko mellowed out after a while.
I was able to talk with him earlier. Seems like he's gotten more open-minded in these past few years.
It took him some time to come around, but he finally realized that Ava's methods serve Gaia just as well as his do. Now he's got no problem with the idea of working with humans, or my choice to follow in Mom's footsteps.
You really do take after your mother. Took me aback at first.
I miss her too, Cahal. I think about her every day.
She would have been proud of you.
If you say so.
I'm proud of you, too.
That's nice of you to say and all, but I know you didn't want me to follow her path. That you wanted me to be a warrior like you and Rodko.
I don't know about that. But Garu's life has its share of problems, too. I can't blame you for following your mother's example. She really was exceptional.
She sacrificed herself for Gaia. And she didn't abandon me, so you know. Anyway, Ava and I will keep working at Endren's fracking site. We're gonna take those assholes down from the inside.
Sink Endren from the inside? And how do you plan on doing that?
A while back, Ava, Rodko, and I discovered that Endren's injecting its new recruits with a special serum that makes them more... everything.
Yeah, I saw it myself when I was in their training center. The injection transforms people. Makes them stink of the worm.
There's more to it than that. When I first joined Endren's ranks, I was trying to figure out what was going on with their biofuel project. But while I was analyzing the formula for the biofuel, I noticed an encrypted molecule within it. No employees have access to its composition. That same molecule is in the substance they're injecting their troops with, as well as another project, the earthblood protocol.
I don't like that they're using it in both their serum and their biofuel. Whatever it is, it's bad.
Once we figure out what that mystery molecule really is, we'll know what they're pumping their soldiers with. and their plans for this biofuel. Then we'll leak that info to everyone who'll listen, block the biofuel's launch, and hopefully put the final nail in Endron's coffin. Thing is, right now the encryption they're using on their data is impossible to break. That's why we came back. We wanted to tell Rodko how we were stuck and figure out what to do from here.
How can I help?
If you want to help, go meet with Ava. She and Rodko will be figuring out our next steps.
All right, I'll go check in with her and then have a talk with Rodko. Any idea where I'll find her?
By our solar panels. If you've got any other questions, you'll find me with the rest of the pack. They need me.
Было, что дает проверить научные панели. Зачем спрашивать, куда она пошла? Так, ну это наверху.
How you doing, big guy? Figured I'd get out of the way, let you catch up with 80. Though, from the look on your face, it doesn't look like it went well.
She's still angry at me for leaving.
Can you blame her? Shit, being a teenager's bad enough, but Ludmilla's death, your exile, it was all hard on her. But you did what you had to. You had to get away from us to get yourself back on track.
That's what I tried to tell her.
I've been telling her that for years. Never eased her pain, though. But you're back now. It'll pass. Just give it time.
Edena told me about your mission to infiltrate the fracking site.
Yeah, about that. We're currently at a roadblock. Endron's data encryption is uncrackable.
So she said.
Our only way to get our hands on that data is to take it directly from the server in their lab. But surveillance is tight. Even Edena couldn't get in there without being caught. And I don't think I could create a big enough distraction to draw their security's eyes away.
What's Rodko think about you two going undercover like this?
As you might imagine, he was a little resistant at first. But once he understood what we wanted to do, he gave us the green light.
Sounds like you've got something in mind.
If we want to draw security's attention, we have to hit them hard. Blowing up the refinery should do the trick. But that's not happening until we can get into the fracking site. That's step one. The site is protected by an electric fence and a myriad of cameras, all of which are powered by the dam Endron acquired when it bought the site. Now, if someone could get into the dam and connect me to their network, I could access their system discreetly.
Allowing you to cut the power to their defenses without their notice.
Exactly. We can worry about the fracking site after that.
Okay. I'll go talk to Rodko to see how he wants to make up the teams.
Thanks, Gahal. It's good to have you back. But if you don't mind, I'd like to take a few moments for myself. Lost some friends during the attack.
Don't worry. Take all the time you need.
So, any news on the group that was supposed to launch?
As you know, Magadon claims
Every step the forest loses is one the worm
It's obviously
gains.
a front, but they've got the public eating out of their hand.
They just brought their supplements to market. If we don't expose them, a whole lot of them poisoned. The new lab of theirs is still under construction. And it's full of holes.
So, were you able to talk with your daughter?
As you might imagine, there's still a lot of tension there.
Between the attack on the cairn and your sudden return, she's going through a lot right now. Give her time.
Ava said the same thing. I hope you're both right. Speaking of Ava and Edena, they told me about their plan to get their hands on the encrypted data inside the fracking site's laboratory.
To bring Endron down from the inside, yes. I think they've got the right idea. If we manage to chase Endron from this region, they'll just continue their dirty work elsewhere. It's time for a decisive blow. So we follow Ava and Edena's plan. We'll attack the dam to bring down the defenses of the fracking site. I want you to lead the incursion. You coordinate with Ava and Edena over comms, and allow them access to the dam's network.
Ava gave me the rundown. But if I set off a single alarm, things will get very dangerous very quickly.
I know. One sign something's amiss, and Tank Girl will be at the dam before you know it. So while you're sneaking through the inside of the dam, I'll be creating a diversion on the outside. That should keep her attention off you. And even if someone does raise the alarm at the dam, Tank Girl will have no idea why you're really there.
Good. You can count on me.
Excellent. We'll have Deklin meet you near the dam. He's got the relays you'll place to get Ava and Edena access to Indren's network.
And
strength will not last forever. He needs your help.
вынудить. Локация как близко.
Hey, Kahal, right?
You must be Deklin. You with Lambda Mankind?
That's right. Ava's told me all about you. It's an honor, really.
I don't know about that. I hear you've got the relays I need to install at the dam.
Yeah, I got them right here. You need anything else?
What do you know about the dam?
After you took down their training center, they doubled down on security at all the other sites in the region. Even if Rodko draws their attention, you're still going to have a lot of resistance. They've even brought in some of their elite guards from Nevada. And these guys are huge. I don't even know if you could call them human anymore.
We've met, but I had no idea they were from Nevada.
Well, the training center you took out wasn't the only cart Endron had in its hand.
That figures. How'd you meet Ava, anyway?
By investigating her, really. I used to be a cop, tasked with putting her and Lambda Mankind away. And I tried, but Ava runs a clean operation. That didn't make the bosses happy, though. They told me to falsify evidence to bring him down. That's when I realized they were in Endron's pocket. I tried calling him out, but the whole precinct came down on me like a ton of bricks. I had no choice but to run. And I ran to Ava. I pledged my life to fighting Endron.
You and the other humans. You know who it is you're working with, right? This isn't just ideology for us.
Yeah, I know. I know what you are. Ava told us everything. Trust me, Kahal. We're all on the same side here. We're fighting for the survival of the planet, whatever the cost.
I should be good.
Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. We've identified a key player working at the dam. We think she's got important information on whatever Endron's up to in Nevada. Her name's Victoria Vokes. We need you to question her. Get whatever info out of her you can.
Keeping the cairn safe is my top priority here, but I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. Good luck, Kahal.
Не, миссии составлены. Древний застрял.
ID'd the civilians taking readings on the nearby riverbank. Should I warn the commander?
No, they're working for us. Nothing to worry about from them.
Эти самые. Чё, куда?
our silver bullet stock looking? Have you finished the inventory?
We lost a lot of them in the training center attack, but we have enough to hold us over until the next shipment arrives.
Это нам надо было.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight. Dismissed.
Это мы еще в сцене подшутить. Думается, мне не очень. Я сквозь кругами. Вот получается... Шан. Не пользуюсь.
What does the commander intend to do about these activists?
You'll know as soon as I do. For now, sit tight. Dismissed.
Эти двое ходят туда-сюда. Только ухожу туда, начинает ходить робот, и теперь остается. Если я нахожусь посередине, начинает ходить сразу оба. Те не ходят, можно пробежать здесь. Это только свалит отсюда. А тут камера. Хотя можно камеру вырубить. Мы же прокачали. Вниз. А это куда? А, можно было и залезть, серьезно. Интересные пути. Это не была дамба, это типа КПП.
Ava, I'm at the entrance to the site.
Good. The dam is down below. I'll give you the targets once you're in.
Try to be careful.
Don't worry, this isn't my first rodeo.
Можно не лагать. Так, это дамба.
Of course. That's why Hendren's sending in reinforcements from Nevada to back us up.
Apparently those reinforcements are all ex-cons. I hear they signed a deal with Hendren to convert their prison sentence into years of security work.
Hold up. Heads up, people. Guns up. Dispatch, we got security breach.
бегать по кругу. Куда побежишь? В миссию. Не трогай. Не трогай.
Go. We're launching the attack.
Okay, let's go.
The main elevator is the only way to reach your targets. You should see a big warehouse door.
Okay.
It's just behind that.
Got it.
This is a restricted area. All personnel must have their accreditation at all times.
When will the new recruits from Nevada arrive?
Next week. Should be around 20. Their survival rate is improving.
Персонала. Всем. Для безопасности направил к нам элитных оперативников. В ближайшие дни присоединятся к нашей службе безопасности. Не забывайте, они здесь, чтобы защищать вас, так что не судите их по внешности. Окей. Есть.
Perhaps I'll pay her a visit.
У нас разделение по квестам.
Service call. A security officer must report in the warehouse.
Should have picked another job.
Attention. This is a restricted area. Personnel must have their accreditation at all times.
What do you want with this Vokes woman, anyway?
We're trying to find out more about Endron's biofuel. Apparently, it's manufactured in Nevada. And guess who just came back from there?
I want the report on my desk first thing tomorrow morning.
Will do, Mrs. Vokes.
Attention. Warehouse area.
Если прокачивать устойчивость. А если нет? Апнул бы мощность стойку. Стая, окружавшая участку сцен 767 в Неваде, побеждена. Ваша тактика дала хорошие результаты. Вожак стаи нам сдалась. Ее необходимо перевести в тюремную лабораторию. Без нее члены стаи прекратили нападение. Участок безопасности. Отдел 2 начинает эксперименты с протоколом кровь земли.
So Tarker's mill isn't their only target.
Виктория Вокс. Мы изучили все тесты нашего состава, проведенные на шимпанзе в вашей лаборатории. Продолжайте отправлять нам ежедневные отчеты о развитии шимпанзе. Вы проделали великолепную работу. Мы хотим пригласить вас на встречу с командой в лаборатории Веридианской окружной тюрьмы в следующем месяце. Ожидаем вашего ответа. С уважением. Доктор Лестерман.
Victoria Vokes?
That's right. If you want something, be quick about it. I'm busy. Who are you anyway?
I'm with Endron's intelligence division. We believe that you're the target of a local activist group.
Me? But why?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Perhaps you could answer a few questions for us.
Но он типа не должен знать про ее работу.
We think it must have something to do with your work. Can you tell me what you're working on?
That's classified. And if you don't know about it, it's well above your clearance. There's no way I can discuss Endron's business secrets with someone like you.
It seems I wasn't clear, Mrs. Vokes. We know this is about the biofuel. We just need to know why it would make those eco-terrorists want to target you. Your apprehension is understandable, Mrs. Vokes, but the threat is real. Your life is in danger.
What threat does a handful of self-righteous, forest-dwelling hippies pose? What? Are they gonna slogan me to death?
Think again. They're far more dangerous than they look. We found their last hostage with his hands cut off and his eyes gouged out.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's horrible. You don't think... Could they be after me because of the human testing?
What do you mean?
You know, those prisoners, they'll do anything for a commuted sentence and a few years on our payroll. Anyone who agrees has to undergo a series of... No, I can't share that information with anyone.
Tell me about the test, Mrs. Vokes. Your life is in danger. We need your cooperation so the division can assess the situation and act accordingly.
Wait. So these terrorists, they're a real threat? Why haven't you taken care of them already? Okay. All I can tell you is that when we first tested our biofuel in the wild, we discovered something very... peculiar. Some animals exposed to the exhaust fumes changed. They became more resistant, more aggressive. Once we discovered that, we came up with a plan to test the effects on humans.
A security officer must report in the warehouse.
You've tested... on humans. I see.
What does it have to do with me? Why am I being targeted by terrorists?
Calm down, Mrs. Vokes. The Intelligence Division will take care of this situation. You have my word.
You promise? Just in case, could you get me some protection or bodyguards or something?
Please, Mrs. Vokes, focus. We believe you have data on the biofuel project somewhere on site. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. My office is at the dam. I should have one of those files open on my computer right now, in fact.
Give me your badge, Mrs. Vokes. We'll need to completely wipe your hard drive. Can't take any risks with that sort of thing. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do. Here. Oh, God. This is a nightmare. I'll stand by for your instructions or anyone you send.
I'll send some men to protect you as soon as I can. In the meantime, do not speak about this to anyone. Thank you for your cooperation, Mrs. Vokes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ava, did you get all that?
Bet I did. Nice work. All that's left is to find her computer.
Можем впасть в ярость не по кнопке, типа случайно. Значит, куда иду?
How are you doing, Rodko?
They've taken the bait. Don't waste time.
I'm inside.
Okay. I'll mark the terminals where you need to plug me in.
And once you're finished, I'll guide you to the extraction point. Attention. This is a restricted area. All personnel must have their accreditation at all times.
I've got the data. We're good.
Great. That data's just what we need.
Well done.
Миссию доделаем позже. Спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся еще.